Very versatile, whatever. That was very sweet. 4. Welcome back to JR Pro Shop Vids. Jimoo back on the lanes finally. It's been a long time. Today we got Jungle behind the camera. Once again, please pray for us. But we're also throwing the new Subzero Forge from Motiv, as well as the Pride Liberty. Now, we're comparing it against what's arguably one of the best benchmark balls of all time, the Phase 2, one of my favorites. The Subzero Forge is marketed to be a really good benchmark ball, maybe the best one out there now. We'll test it out on this 41-foot beaten path. It's fresh, so let's see. First for control, Phase 2. Oh yeah. Let's throw a few balls. Four. Brought this Phase 2 back to box finish. The other two, of course, are brand new. That's good. All right, so Phase 2, one of my favorite benchmark balls of all time, is the first ball out of my bag on any condition because it provides control and it has a nice smooth reaction off the back of the pattern. Now look at this. This is sweet. Subzero Forge from Motiv. Thank you, Motiv, for sending us the bowling balls. Throw it on the same line there. Early. Yeah. Push. 4 pretty decent shots with that new Subzero Forge. Missed a little in, missed a little out. On this fresh pattern, the back ends are fairly clean, so it is jumping pretty hard on me when it gets to the dry. However, comparing it to the Phase 2, way earlier and just as smooth, which I like a lot. So hopefully we get some more oil in the ball, it should be good. Moving on from there, Pride Liberty. We did a Pride Dynasty video way back then, check it out over there. But we're gonna throw it on that same line as the Subzero Forge. ASIM Hybrid. That's a strike. One side. That ball's a little cleaner. It's not picking up as early as the other two. And I like that length a lot, especially when we're getting into longer conditions where I can't throw urethane, can't play up the outside. I like the balls that give me length and have enough energy and continuation through the pins. Halfway point, question time with Jimoo. All you Motiv lovers out there, tell me why Motiv is the best brand. And for those that aren't on that side, tell me why you love the brand that you love. Let me know down in the comments below. Back to the trusty Phase 2. Let's experiment a little bit, move it more left. This pattern is hooking, so this should be fine. That was very sweet, that was very sweet. Felt good off my hand. We'll do a couple more there. Two pretty good shots, one strike, and that last one came a little behind the head pin, left the 2-4. I wonder if I throw the Subzero on that line, if it's gonna roll a little bit earlier and face up to the pocket properly. Pretty close, pretty close. That should be good. Oh yeah. So I'm liking what I see out of that Subzero Forge. If anything, it's just a bit too dull for my liking, or maybe in this house. I think if I bring it up to 3,000 finish, or maybe 4,000, it'll be less early and maybe face up a bit better. But overall, liking what I'm seeing. Pride Liberty, same line. Saw that one coming. Oh yeah. Whew. Ooh. I think as we move further into this pattern, further left, I think the Pride Liberty looks better and better, especially over the other two balls. The asymmetric core in that ball has a better change in direction off the back end. All right, let's have some real fun now. Let's move further into the pattern, slow hook it. That strike sounded louder. I like that. Almost Goots territory. Oh yeah, that thing got in the way, but it doesn't matter because that was pretty sweet. I definitely think slow hooking the ball with the Pride Liberty is much better. It just gives it more time, right? And if it has more time, it'll have that change in direction in the back. Same line, Subzero Forge. Hopefully it's not too early from out here. That's nice. Kind of hooked early and kind of laid there because it had nothing in the back end. So if you're like me, you have a phase 2, you love it. However, you're looking for something a little bit earlier, a little bit stronger with bright colors, you're gonna want this Subzero Forge. Now, two-hander, I love to throw it harder. So we're gonna move right, flatten it out a little bit. I don't know why we didn't do that from the start. That was sweet. I think with the flatter release and throwing it harder, it just played the smooth line that this ball wants to play. So you got two completely different balls here from Motiv. Very versatile, whatever. This ball is wanting you to throw it hard, straight, play that early smooth line. When the other ball, the Pride Liberty, wants you to move in, slow hook it. Based on your style, you know what you need. All right, last one here, Subzero Forge. We'll recap. Yeah, that's good. Let's talk about this. Jimoo back from the lanes. Special thanks to everyone at Motiv for sending us these bowling balls. Simu and I love throwing them, so please keep sending them our way. Bowling on this fresh 41-foot beaten path, I always look for the controllable balls because on the fresh, the back ends tend to be a little more snappy, so you're looking for controlled shapes and smoother shapes. That's why I love throwing the phase 2 on the fresh. That ball gave me a nice smooth reaction, and it's always consistent and controllable. Now looking at these two bowling balls today, the Motiv Subzero Forge was a lot earlier, and I think it hooked a little bit more as well. It's at a 2000 dull finish, symmetric solid. It is controllable, however, for my liking, I think it's a bit too early. I'm gonna try hitting it with 3000 or 4000 to just delay the hook a little bit more, especially for the conditions we have here at Splitsville. I also have a lot of rev rate as a two-hander, so when I do hit up on the ball, it's gonna bite really hard, and I don't really want that. I want a controlled, smooth, and round shape as it goes down the lane. The Pride Liberty right here, I had the Pride Dynasty bowling ball. That ball kind of rolled like this one actually. It was super early and smooth, but this one, as an asymmetric hybrid, it had a lot more shape off the back end. I really liked it for moving deeper in the pattern. I could open up my angles a little bit, throw it slower, and trust that the ball would come back to the pocket. So the three of these bowling balls, they're not your biggest hooking hook monsters in your bag. They're just one step below it, kind of a mid to higher performance bowling ball. And that's the stuff I love throwing as a two-hander. Not the biggest hooking balls, but stuff that will still perform consistently and fairly strong. Like I said, near the end of the bowling, this ball, very good for those players that like to throw the ball hard, smooth, straight, and not cover a lot of boards. When this one, you could really move in, open up your angles. So two releases from Motiv, they're covering both ends of the spectrum. I suggest that you get the one that's best suited for your style, or try out both. I like them both, and I'm gonna try it out in League this year. As I do love my phase 2 as my main benchmark bowling ball, I'm gonna try experimenting with this one a little bit more. The Subzero Forge looks really pretty, and if I can get the desired reaction I want out of this ball, have it hook a little bit later, a little bit snappier, I think it's gonna be perfect. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to answer my question down below. For all of you Motiv lovers, tell me why this is the best brand. And if you're not on that side, why don't you tell me why you love the brand that you love throwing? I really love throwing the Motiv stuff, and I can't wait to throw it more for future tournaments, league, and whatever else. Big shout out to Perry from Turbo. Thank you again for sponsoring JR Pro Shop for this year. We use Turbo grips for all of our inserts, thumb installations, and we truly believe it's the best in the business. So if you want to try out some Turbo grips and maybe try a vacuum grip, make sure to check out the video right up there, right up somewhere here. Jacob will figure it out. You're gonna want to watch that one. Really great vid with Jungle. Anyways, see you in the next vid. Oh yeah.